Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Y'all come on up in here. We have an interesting one tonight. Y'all come on in. We'll get started in a few minutes. All right. Y'all excuse me. All right, y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in the room. Y'all come on in. Come on in here, guys. I ain't gonna bite y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We want to talk about something. We want to get into this word heavy. We want to get into a word tonight that, um, well, it's been in my spirit. It keeps falling in my spirit. Okay. All right. It keeps falling in my spirit. And a part of me want to let go, want to just let go of this type of message. But we have to embrace it. We have to embrace it. You know, so many people have children and they have children and they have children and safety. Um, our safety is at hand. Okay. Our safety is at hand. I want to this is my Bible, guys. I don't often pull out the Bible. I normally just show it to you. But this is my Bible. This is one of my quite a few Bibles I have. If you look, this is the Hebrew. Okay, the Tanakh. Okay, this is the Hebrew, the JP Hebrew English Tanakh, and this is also laced with the symbolism. Okay, the Hebrew symbols. Okay, tonight we're gonna go. Let me see. Okay, hold up. We're gonna touch a bit. Hold it. Okay, we want to get to. Hold up. Okay, I'm sensing a problem here. I'm not so sure if it has all the. I just pulled it out last night. I just pulled it out last night, and I'm not 100% sure if it has all of the Book of Revelation and all of those scriptures in it. I think it only has, because if it has the Book of Revelation, it does not. Okay, so this is basically the Tanakh is only about the Old Testament. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do, I won't be able to refer anything from there. I will have to refer it from my iPad here. I have to look it up, pull it from the iPad. I have the Bible up here, as you can see. Okay, this is the Bible. We're gonna get started in a few minutes, but let me just find let me find the Book of Revelation. Um, hmm. Because I'm going to refer to one part of it. Okay. All right. And so we're going to go. We got a couple of seconds. We're going to go ahead and get started. All right. All right. Good evening, everybody. Again, I am Dee McRae, and this is World News and Entertainment with Dee McRae. All right. Today's topic: get ready. The Roman Empire will rise again. Okay. And I'm not so sure. I have to check my page because I'm not so sure if that's what I named it. But the Roman Empire will enter Earth again. That's what I should say. Okay. Um, so if you're new here, please like and subscribe and hit the notification button for future videos that I upload. Any comments, messages, or questions, please leave them at the bottom of the page or contact me at capital Y, lowercase EHVEHA 77 at AOL.com. Okay, well, let's get into it. We understand what the Roman Empire. Okay, well, in this end time, it's called the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, if I can just take a second to just let's just dissect the Holy. We know the Roman Empire was once dictated by Adolf Hitler. Um, let's just okay. Okay, let's go for that. The Roman Empire. Um, and and Adolf Hitler. Okay, let's and that was um let's well he was Reich number 3. Let's just look at a Greater Germanic Reich. Let me see where I can start at. um mm, 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 mm. I'm trying to see where I can. Give me a second, guys. Let me see where I can start at. Okay. Mm, mm, okay. Um, mm, okay. Adolf Hitler, according to the Nazis, and according to the Germanic people's individual, seemingly non-Germanic nationalities such as French. Okay, I'm wrong. Let me not start there. I need to go a little deeper. Let's just start with the Roman Empire itself. Okay, and maybe we know that Adolf Hitler, I think he was about the third or fourth Reich, the Roman Empire. He was like the third. What I wanted to state, because the Bible teaches you that this is gonna rule again. And if I could just take it from the Bible for a few minutes, I wanted to describe the Roman Empire as what I was trying to do. Um, Okay, so what is the Roman Empire? Okay. The Roman Empire was the Republican period of ancient Rome, okay, as a p- polity, polity, and included large territorial holdings around the Mediterranean Sea in Europe, Northern Africa, and Western Asia, ruled by emperors. Um, let me see. I know Charlemagne was one of the first ones. He was the first one. I think I'm believing that you have some people named Romulus, Augustulus. I don't know if I said that right. Um, and the fall of the Western Roman Empire. That's the part that fell in the first age. Okay, so I just wanted to share just a little bit about what the Roman Empire was, but the Bible tells you what's coming in the end. So, what I wanted to talk to you about tonight was what the Bible said. So, let's go to it because Daniel speaks about it. Daniel speaks about it. But I want to start with the book of Revelation. Okay, um, for this day and time, let's talk about what the Bible says it is. And it says, I saw a beast rising out of the sea. And I know you guys have saw some videos that I put out before with this same topic. I never described to you what it was that I was telling you. Okay. I didn't describe the whole fullness of the name. Y'all excuse my a little bit of my confusion. I was trying to tell you about what the Roman Empire was. I know you guys heard of the Roman Empire. We heard of people like Charlemagne. We heard of people like Adolf Hitler. But now let's talk about what the latest version, because the new Holy Roman Empire, the new Roman Empire will be called the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, and there will be someone that will want to take up after Charlemagne, the first Charlemagne. Okay, but let's see what the Bible tells us. And it says, "And I saw a beast rising out of the sea with 10 horns and 7 heads." This is Roman. This is Revelation 13:1. 7 heads, with 7 heads, 10 horns and 7 heads, with 10 diadems on its horns, and blasphemous names on its heads. Okay. If you read the book of Revelation 17, it'll give you all of what that is. Okay, what the 7 heads, what the 7 heads mean, it's the languages, multitudes of the places where this woman, harlot, that the book of Revelation 17 is talking about. The 10 horns are kings. The 10 crowns are the tracts of land in which the 10 kings will rule. Okay. And um and the beast that I saw was like a leopard. Its feet was like a bear, like Russia. The leopard represents I think it's the Greco-Macedonian Empire after Alexander the Great. Okay. And the lion represents uh um Babylon. Okay, ancient Babylon, or whatever the case may be. Because the mystery Babylon, the harlot, that's what it talks about in Revelation 17. Okay. But the point that I'm trying to make, this is coming to this world. Okay, when you read Revelation 13, this is just another revival of the Roman Empire. And the Bible is telling you that this is coming. Okay, so to get prepared, you're going to have to follow and depend on the Most High God. Okay, now, and it tells you different practices and different things that's going to be coming. In the midst of it, the mark of the beast is coming. Okay, and they worship the dragon. Do you know what the dragon is? The dragon, for he has given his authority to the beast, and they worship the beast, saying, "Who is like the beast, and who can fight against it?" Okay. Do you know what the beast is? Or well, the beast itself now identifying to is the Roman Empire. Do you know what the red dragon would be? Rome. Okay. Do you understand? Now we don't know the day or the hour, but the Bible is showing you there's a situation. Daniel tells you these same things, and if I'm not so sure which chapter of him it's in. Uh, um, 7. If you go to Daniel, I think it's 7, 9, and 7, 9, and 10, because it talks about. Did you know that you can make money from YouTube without creating videos? I'm trying to turn it on to the Bible. That's right. Okay, and let's go to Daniel. Daniel 12 talks about it at the beginning. This is the reason for why Michael was going to have the chief angel. Michael was going to have to stand up. Okay, because of this. This is what Christ was talking about in Matthew 24. When he says, if there, in other words, if he doesn't come back at a certain time, the Bible said there will be no flesh saved alive. Okay, you have the Roman Empire, you have world mass destruction, weapons of mass destruction, okay, coming to this world. Okay, if you know anything about the Roman Empire before, then you know that it's going to be hell coming. Excuse the word, guys. It's not a curse, but please understand, like the Bible said, time is going to get worse. Okay, we worrying about this coronavirus. We got worse things to be concerned about. Okay, um, so the reason for what now this message has been in my spirit. It was in my spirit before this year. Me personally have not been wanting to speak it, and I shouldn't say that because if it's gonna to for people to get prepared and learn and study and pray. Okay, don't forget the prayer. Be prayerful because you're going to need wisdom and how to operate and how to press forward. Like last night, nuclear attacks, all of these things are coming in the midst of this chaos, and that's going to be coming. Not one of it, not one part of it is separated from the whole. All of these things are going to happen because of this one thing. Do you understand? Please be prayerful. You're going to need wisdom. Don't rely on man alone. Okay? Pray for wisdom and pray to understand. All of these things are coming for a reason, okay? But Daniel 2 talks about the statue of the man, and you know that it represented the Roman Empire, the empires, okay? Some of it was the Holy Roman Empire, but some part of it was of Nebuchadnezzar. I was not a part of the Roman Empire. In fact, as I understood, Nebuchadnezzar was a black man. Okay, um, but Babylon, the first Babylon was ruled by Nebuchadnezzar. But now you understand that the Roman Empire, Greco-Macedonian Empire, the the foot of the bear, um, Greek, what is it? Y'all excuse me for 1 second. The ah, let me get to the word. Is ah, it's supposed to be on okay, hold up. Greece, not Grisha. Lord, y'all excuse me. It just slipped my mind. Normally this is always right there, but let's read some of it. Okay, the first was like a lion and had eagle's wings. As I looked, its wings were plucked off. This is Daniel 7, verse 4. And it was lifted up from the ground and made to stand, and 2 feet like a man, and the mind of a man was given to it. Okay, so this is headed by man. Okay. And behold, another beast, a second one, like a bear. This is what I'm talking about that I can't seem to get the kingdom. This was with King Darius and his father. I mean, King Darius and his son Xerxes. They ruled. The third one was Greco-Macedonian Empire after Alexander the Great. The fourth one is so terrible that is no animal to be named or to be connected to it. Okay, but the second one, it said it's like it has the feet of a bear raised on one side. It had 3 ribs in its mouth between its teeth, and it was told, "Arise, devour much flesh." Okay, and so we understand. Um, I'm trying to think of what. Hopefully, before I get off this video, that I'll remember it. I wanted to share this with you. Finally, it has been. I'm not comfortable with it. But we do have to understand these things and get prepared. Time we are in the end days. You don't want to wait until like the last day or for when hell break loose, chaos come. Okay, you don't want to wait till when chaos and 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 upheaval comes before you get prepared. Um, I wanted to share it. I wasn't really ready, but I know that if the Most High put something in my spirit, I should adhere and be able to move forward with it. And like I said, it's been in my spirit. Last year, I did say some things about it. I just didn't tell all of what this is. All of this is concerning one thing. If you read Daniel 2 and you read about the statue of that man that Nebuchadnezzar saw, that Daniel had to explain the dream to him of what he saw. Okay, now Nebuchadnezzar was the head of gold. Okay, then you know you had the silver, you had the bronze, and then you had the partial clay, um, and a mixture of clay and what was the other thing that it was mixed with? Um, Let me see. It was mixed with clay and something else. Let me go there. Can't even think of it at the moment. Clay.
Did you know that you can make money from
Excuse me for a
YouTube
second.
without
Clay
creating videos? That's
let me see what it is. Clay. It's at the like the 30 something chapter, 30 something verse. And y'all can see this in y'all books. Gold, bronze, and partly clay and iron. Okay, I'm looking right at it. Y'all can see. Let me show it to you. Okay, y'all see that? You could just it's right there. Now. What verse is it in? It's 33. Right here, 33. Okay, and this is Daniel. This is Daniel the second chapter. Okay, and so Daniel 7. Um, I'm still trying to think of it. I can't believe that I cannot remember this. Okay, but verse 9 and 10 it says, "As I looked, thrones were placed, and the Ancient of Days took his seat." Okay, his clothing was white as snow. Do you know that there was a ruler of that timing? Um, um, do you know that there was a ruler who was called the Ancient of Days, who had pure woolly hair, who was an all-consuming fire? He took his seat. His clothes was white as snow, and the hair on his head, like pure wool. The Bible said his name is I am. Okay. His throne was fiery flames. Its wheels were burning fire. Okay. He took his seat in the midst of all of this debacle, as we understand Christ coming in the midst in the very midst of it. And actually, if you read Matthew 24, he comes, and the Bible says if he don't come when he does, no flesh will be saved alive. In the Old Testament version of it, it tells you that not only does the Ancient of Days come in, or I am comes in, he comes in pretty much early. Okay, not at the end when people have died out. But the Bible tell you that when he comes in when the kingdoms are handed down. So that means that's very early before uh, um, a lot of damnation or a lot of people will leave this earth. He comes in early. The archangel Michael stands up. Daniel 12, verse 1. Okay. And so I wanted to share this um, with you guys because it's been in my spirit. I just hope that everybody just keep on praying. And I mean everybody. I'm not just talking for for one nation of people. Okay, I'm speaking everybody. We all live in this world together. Everybody pray. If you have a mouth to speak, pray. If you got little ones, because you have to consider these children in this world, babies have to live in this timing. In these times to come, that's going to be so filled with a lot of chaos, danger, okay? Many lives being taken, okay? I'm still thinking, guys, I don't know how did it just leave my mind so fast? But I do know who were the rulers of it. I just couldn't remember um, the actual kingdom, what they called it. I know three, four, and I know one. I just don't understand why I forgot two. Okay. But you have to pay attention. Please pay attention. Okay, please pay attention. And please pray. I don't put my life in somebody's hand except for my God, for my King. I don't put my life in just what somebody can tell me. Yes, it's all right to listen sometimes if you feel it in your heart that it's um you know if it benefits you, if you trust it, it's okay, but still keep praying about it. All right. Uh I wouldn't leave my life in just the hands of anybody. I would be on my face praying and asking for wisdom, ask for guidance, ask the Most High to guide me, ask the Spirit of grace to guide me and everything. Walk with me, okay? I'm a person that know about the end time, okay? I just believe that a lot of people really need to start paying attention. And don't just pay attention to what's going on with the coronavirus. Start paying attention to Daniel 7. Start reading Daniel 7. Start reading the book of Revelation. Read Matthew 24. Start reading the books in the Old Testament prophets, what they're telling you about this end time. Because all of them have a story to tell. Okay, even Malachi, when it talks about in chapter 4, verse 1, verse 2, verse 1 tells you the wrath of God coming upon man. There's a reason for why all of these things are coming. Okay, we're going to talk about that in another video. And if I could, I'll make this one and we'll go and we'll talk about why this stuff is happening maybe in the next video. Okay, people need to really pay attention. Okay, I don't want to tell you these things to make you afraid, or I'm not here to put any fear in anybody, but the Most High keep putting this thing in my spirit. I prefer just to let go and not say anything, but the Most High keep putting it in my spirit. Okay, and so what I want to say is that please be ready, please be safe. Okay, please be safe and be ready. Okay, keep praying because we don't know the day or the hour, but we understand that suddenly these things will happen. Let me just tell you, in that particular area, what this is that I'm talking about, the Roman Empire, is already been called for. Okay, this particular type of order and things have been called for. So get ready and don't keep telling. And the saddest thing that I hear people say, which they probably should stop saying, okay, oh, that's gonna happen a long time from now. If somebody is already prophesying, telling you that these things can happen, and this particular type of order has already been called for and is being prophesied all over YouTube, get ready now. Please get ready. Hurry up and get ready now. Start preparing yourself, like I spoke about it last night, 7/14, 2021 video, nuclear attacks. Start preparing. Go back, go and watch that video and start paying attention. Okay? Because we don't have forever to get ready. Get ready now. Right now, right now, right now. Okay? All right. And okay. And that's all I have to say about it, guys. Please be prepared and get ready. Okay? Because the Bible is telling you that hell, like never before, is going to break loose. Okay? And you're going to have sufferings in this world that if you don't get close to the Most High God, don't start keeping the things of Him. Listen to what the prophets of old have said for why this is coming. Read the book of Revelation 13. Listen to 16. Is it 16? I think it's 16. 16. Let me go there for just a second and I'm going to show it to you. Revelation 16. Okay, see? Look. Revelation. My fault, guys.
Got business receipts?
Every time I press the Bible, something
Snap them on the fly with.
Every time I do that. Okay, Revelation. This is Revelation 16. Okay, now look, we're going to talk about this is also a part of the wrath of God. This is not funny. Okay, Okay, the first angel poured out his bowl on the earth, and a harmful and painful sores came upon the people who bore the mark of the beast. Now, if you guys want to check, go back to what I said about the mark of the beast. I think I did that last year. Go back to these videos and see what happens with the mark of the beast. Okay? Um, this is verse 2. Okay? Because there's a situation. Malachi chapter 4 verse 1 talks about okay, let's go to I think it's verse 8. Okay, if you can see it, verse 8, you see it? Okay, it's right here where my finger is, right here. Okay, and what does it say? The fourth angel poured out his bowl on the sun, and it was allowed to scorch people with fire. These are the people that take the mark of the beast. Go back to my video where it talks about the mark of the beast. It was last year, but if you search my videos, you'll be able to see it. So, okay, because I think I had like 3 parts of it or something. Okay, but go back and see why the people are gonna suffer this treachery, this um disasters, these type of disasters. There's a reason for why this is happening. Okay, and if I can be transparent in my next video, I hope you guys don't bust the messenger, because to be honest, I would be quiet and say nothing. But the Spirit of God is running through me with this message, and I can't shake it. One thing about the Most High, when He has a message for me or put something in my spirit, if I don't pay attention to it, it's just gonna rest there until I begin to give heed to it. Okay, so it's not gonna go away if I don't pay attention. Okay, He will keep on until I respond. Okay, so I have to give it to you. Okay, this is the way He deals with me. I can't get away with anything. Okay, I can't get away with anything. That's just what it is. Okay, when the Most High is after His child, this is what He does with me. Okay, He's coming for you. If He wants you to do something, He's gonna come after you. Okay, He lovingly just let it sit there until His daughter pays attention. And when I pay attention to the Most High, I pay attention. Okay, so I'm telling you, the fourth angel poured out his bowl on the sun, and it was allowed to scorch people with fire. Do you understand me? This is not a joke. Go back and look at the message, but I'll bring more. I'll recap of what I spoke in the next video. And I probably will do that tomorrow evening, or either very early in the morning, if that's okay. I'm gonna put it out. It won't be live, but I'll put it out. Okay, I'll put it out early, about maybe 5 o'clock. I'll put it out. Okay, and I'll share with you guys what it is. I'm really, just recapping of what I'm telling you about the mark of the beast. Okay. And I'll show you the scripture so you can go into what the Most High says and why these things are coming. It ain't coming for just to rouse your spirit. It's coming for a reason. Some things ain't been done right. Okay. And the Most High's wrath is coming to this earth to get this world and people in this world in His order. Okay. All right. That's it, good people. That's all I want to say. If you look at Malachi 4:1, it tells you of some of the same thing. Okay? Those who are arrogant and wicked, there's a day coming that's going to burn them like a fire, like an oven. Okay? Read that. Make sure y'all check that out. Okay? So let's get back. Let's go ahead and bring this to an end. Okay? If you want to follow me on Instagram right here, all lowercase letters. I have an R that's capital, but it's supposed to be lowercase. Darcel.McRae, lowercase letters .37. You can check me out on Instagram, on Twitter, Darcel McRae, at Darcel McRae 4, just like that. Okay, y'all can check me out. Don't forget me on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Come on in. I was a little late today. Sorry, guys. About a minute and a half. But come on in at 10:22. We get started a few minutes later. Okay. And hey, don't forget to check out my video tomorrow morning. I'll be putting it out for you guys, okay? All right, y'all have a wonderful evening. Please pay attention to these words that I'm speaking right at this moment. Get prepared. It ain't going to be long time away from now, okay? Get prepared and do it now. Good evening, good people. Thank you so much to all of you that watched this. Until the next time, I am Dee McRae, and this is World News and Entertainment with Dee McRae. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.